Well, time to begin. It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This game is going to be on Terranastan and is a replay requested by Kid Dweeb, also known as Dave from Clan Lux at Warcraft 3 America's server, Discord server of course. So this is going to be a game on Terranastan LV, and it is going to be between an player that doesn't have a name apparently, at least not on my replay. It's probably a name from another font language which I don't have, so it's blank for me. So we're gonna refer to this player as Red. We got Red Nidal spawning at the bottom right, and he will be playing up against your Nuked, who is spawning as the purple human on the top left. This is going to be human versus Nidals, and as I mentioned earlier, this is a part of the replay request series. The altar is up. What is going to be the hero selection? Warden! It is going to be a Warden on the side of the Nidal and Mountain King. Already the game has been deemed interesting. Warden versus Mountain King is something I would definitely look forward to while wanting to cast a game. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a part of the replay request series where anybody and everybody is encouraged to send me replays on Discord, which I will be casting during my streams and later on uploading them to my YouTube channel as VODs. So we got Archer being pulled in, Wisp there. I guess we're gonna have the lightning shield being procced up on the Archer. Scout annoying footman making its way towards the Nidal base. Going to be dealing too much damage or too much of a problem to the Nidal player. Mountain King out, going to go for the same camp on his side of the map, it appears. And check for the chat. No. Fine, it's fine. Positioning is everything. Stormbolt on the lower wizard, and then going around that. Okay, that is exactly what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do. Surround the weak one, and as soon as it gets procced up with the lightning shield, it's gonna get taken out immediately. Big fan of knives there, killing nearly everything. Well, technically, yes, it does kill off everything. Ogre, Gauntlet Ogre Strength over here is going to be an item that he gets. Potion of, big mana potion that is, which is not working for me. Why is it working for you? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I need a bit more context there, brother jockey. So we got Mountain King picking up a big mana potion as well, and a double slipper of agility. I'm gonna have to sell those off. Not gonna be the best items. Just gives you extra attack speed. Of course, extra attack speed can be useful as well, but yeah. Doesn't want to load any Twitch videos. Well, you can watch it on YouTube in case it's not working. I guess you're watching this on YouTube, because if you can't hear me, you're definitely doing that. Expansion being crept out by your Nuked, who hasn't teched up yet. Idle player is 50% done as far as teching is concerned. Human Footman got some distraction over here. Bottle Overstrand not being picked up. Footman may die over there, and while Human goes to work over the expansion, has finished creeping it out. Nidal Warden, the Red Warden, is very much nearby. Likely gonna see a big fan of knives go across the Footman, and oh no, this looks bad. This looks bad. Wisp going in for the scout, notices all the peasants, and this is going to be painful to watch. The Warden's gonna chip away the peasants down to a bit low HP, and when they're down, I had a blink moment go on there, but right before the blink kicked in after the animation initiation, the Warden gets storm bolted. They're gonna use the staff of teleportation to get back to the base. Best idea, I guess. It didn't go back to the base, but went to the where trying to creep, and damn, he actually ended up losing an Ancient of War in that process. At least he didn't end up losing the Warden, so that would have been much more disastrous. But now the problem for him is that he is going to be stuck with whatever he has right now, he's gonna have to rely on mercenaries. And whoa, a big reveal. Is it one player? It's probably, no, who's the reveal? It's probably the Nidal player, unless until human player has magic sentry or has a unit nearby the goblin laboratory, that, and he didn't have any of that. And whoa, the warden fan of knives out of nowhere. Doesn't have enough mana for another one, but have a mana potion there. I think he should use it. Level 3 on that warden. Big fan of knife once again. Mana potion being used. Another one coming in. Gonna go to work on the scout tower there. Fan of knife, of course, does not damage buildings, but it will kill all of those peasants. My goodness. One more left in the tank. Right before the arcane tower comes up, should use it and then hightail away. And that's exactly what he should be doing. And no. Mountain King. And this time the warden uses TP. We have a new viewer on YouTube. Hello, my name is Roman. Welcome to the stream, Roman. It is good to have you here. Stay a while and listen. We are in middle of a game between your nuked and red. So far the game has been action-packed. Had some really good clutch moments here and there. Warden is level 3. Mountain King is level 3 as well. And so far red has managed to disrupt the expansion 2 times. Stormbolt, whoa! Stormbolt did not connect though. The Stormbolt went on and across the blink area, but it did not connect. I didn't really know that could happen. It's really fun to see moments like these. Really fun to see moments like this. And oh, I don't have my webcam on. There we go. Now I have my webcam on. Big fan of knives there, killing out the footmen. Stormbolt, bash! A second bash! Stormbolt, come on! A Stormbolt will murder this warden, and there we go. A big kill for your nuked. And your nuked now will enjoy free reign. He's gonna have a lot of time at his hands for until the warden is being revived from the altar or revived from the tavern, if the opponent wants to invest that kind of money in there. And oh, big reveal there. It wouldn't have mattered that much looking at the date, looking at the day cycle over here. It would have been daytime any time now. There we go. And bolt, deadly Stormbolt, killing the archer off. Zeppelin being picked up by the Nidal player with that wisp over there, and I guess he wanted to go ahead and do the Zeppelin micro. He actually bought himself a shredder there, which is of course against the Nidal ways, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win. So you're nuked. Gotta get some units now. Picking up, trying to get to tier 2 as soon as possible, and he's gonna have to rely on mercenaries just like his opponent. I don't know what city means. I don't think that's what you meant. Pretty sure you meant something else, and you probably spelled it wrong. A shredder being picked up by your nuked as well, and it's gonna be helpful for him to gain some extra lumber. Also is also taking a lot of damage there. I'm from Russia. Oh, I'm not from Russia, bro. I'm from India.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ruined Bracer. Whoa, we got a big item over here. And whoa! A drop! A Zeppelin drop! Human player forced to use TP to the expansion, but Nidal units are dealing a lot of damage. TP is in, but there's so many units that he has, and he also came back with a Zeppelin of his own. Zeppelin wars incoming. Warden is in the house again. Fan of knives, big fan of knives. The weak HP units, the human units with lower HP are prone to are really prone to getting killed with a fan of knives, and the warden can do this all day long. The warden has a cloak of shadows over here. Cloak of shadows, the newly upgraded one, allows you to hide during the daytime as well. So this is something that red is going to be using. And that's exactly what he has been using so far. But now, sadly, he's going to end up losing all his mana. No more fan of knives for you anymore, Red. He is still trying to get rid of that Mountain King. Uh-oh. Definitely picking it up. And the Shredder gets blown into pieces, I'd say. This is rather dangerous, having the Zeppelin go down to this low HP. And what if I have here, it does not show stream for me and it keeps on not showing. Used to start when I reload.
Ah, the great outdoors.
There's something wrong. There is definitely something wrong because Jockey said something like that earlier as well. Let me open up the Twitch stream more here. Does it show me live? It shows me live on Twitch, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like that earlier as well. Let me open up the Twitch. I can see myself on Twitch. What's the deal, guys? Watch me on Twitch. I don't know if YouTube's bugged or anything. I just checked my Twitch link. It's working fine. Well, at least that's what I think it is. Mountain King is about to hit level 5. Whoa, this is going to be dangerous. Warden is about level 4.5 and should be working its way towards level 5 in my opinion right now. Facing off against a level 5 Mountain King is going to be very dangerous. Right now, Red at an army of 37, you're nuked at an army of 41. Both of the players can fight off. And whoa, big storm bolt! Engagement! Wisps! Wisps coming in! Detonate! 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 Mountain King still got the effect of the regeneration. Now it's not gone away. Because Detonate doesn't deal damage. And no! The Warden got bashed over there while using the Staff of Teleportation. And oh no, 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 this is bad, this is bad. Knight about the kicking, but Knight doesn't really matter in that one. Whoa! Lovely! I love that. And he is dropping in a Blood Mage. Blood Mage second hero right now. Soaking up all the mana. Warden is in grave danger. Zeppelin is slowed. Zeppelin! 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 The Zeppelin survives with 19 HP. Wow, what was that? Huge game right now. Warden is pretty low though. We're gonna face a level 5 Mountain King right now. This is really dangerous. Could be either. Either man's game right now. And Zeppelin of the human player now nearby. Your nuke is going to deal with these Dryads. Dryads are in a precarious position. And no, 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 no. Shouldn't had called the Zeppelin in. The Warden's dead. Wait, the Warden was there. Red gave up. Red gave up. And I really wouldn't say that Red was losing or anything. Red had a situation going on where I guess he made a couple of bad decisions, overcommitted to certain things. Definitely overcommitted to trying to disrupt the expansion using the Zeppelin drops. And he paid the price for it, but I really wouldn't have counted that game as over. But, well, you don't really want to be the guy that has to deal with level 5 Mountain King. Apart from that, pretty solid game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Game was by Kid Dweep from WarCraft 3 America. WarCraft 3 America's Discord server. And yeah, it was pretty fun. Thanks you all for joining me in. This will be later on uploaded on YouTube as a VOD. Make sure to hit the like button on that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more, and follow me on my Twitch channel to catch all the games live. As I mentioned earlier, anybody and everybody is encouraged to send me replays, and that's gonna be it. See you in the next game. Bye for now. And that ends the recording. Now cover another game, and that other game also going to be by Kid Dweep. Alright, Jockey and Westmagian. I think you guys can watch me on YouTube now. Hey, Jockey! There we go, that works too. WarCraft day. Alright, alright. Time for game number 2. Game number 2 of today, of course. There's no series going on. It's WarCraft day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a replay by Kid Dweeb, and we're going to switch to his perspective right now, who is spawning over on the top right side of the map as the purple Night Elf player, opening up with pretty standard Night Elf build so far. Angel of War near the orange camp. His ally will be known as So Disune, probably not slaughtering his name right now. So spawning as the TL human player at the left side, top left side of the map, that is. And their opponents, Starbuck, without the S, because that would obviously attract copyright infringement issues, if you know what I mean. Spawning as the red orc at the bottom left, and Starbuck's ally will be known as Point, who is spawning as the red Night Elf on the bottom right. And yeah, we had a lot of introduction go on. Point over here opening up with just a Moonwell, a late altar, and you all know what that means. We got a tavern build. Tavern heroes. Thing here. To you, nice. Look to you. Yeah, that's exactly how that works. Agent of War is up, Archer coming in, and the hero for Kid Dweeb is going to be the Demon Hunter. His ally going in with Archmage, Orc, not having the altar up yet because this is a modified Orc starter build as well, where you put down the War Mill, which does kind of indicate we're probably gonna have some War Mill units, perhaps Headhunters. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have Headhunters appears. We got TC coming in by the Red Orc known as Starbuck. The war creeping has begun. Gotta be careful to keep it alive and not take out any units with that either. Point gonna get his altar up, should get his wisp nearby to the middle and get his hero out. What is going to be the hero selection though? Kid Dweeb also sending the wisp there, detects the hero. It's going to be the alchemist. Alchemist is chemical raging, trying to get the kill on that wisp. Gets detonated on the face though. Detonated on the face by Kid Dweeb. In your face there. Alright, Kid Dweeb getting his Demon Hunter almost to level 2 with the creeping over here. And I think the Ancient of War is going to be making a hole through this T line and getting near to this camp, which will allow him to creep that. Level 2 for the Demon Hunter soon. We got Endurance Aura for the Torrent Chieftain. No damage dealer, no stomp, no shockwave. Just good old speed and good old attack rate. Headhunters making their way, and yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna have War Mill units. So something I was kind of mentioning over there, as an idle player, you gotta be careful with a lot of things while playing Warcraft as an idle player. You're creeping over here with your Ancient of War. You gotta take care that Ancient of War doesn't hit the unit last and kills it. You gotta take care of the lightning shield. You gotta take care that the Ancient of War itself doesn't die. There's a lot of things you gotta take care of in idle player. Here comes South Disune going in, attacking that burrow, which is being heavily repaired right now. Here comes the Torrent Chieftain. It's not level 2. It's easy and Endurance Aura there, and he knows that there is no stomp or shockwave coming in with that Torrent Chieftain, but there is a lot of damage, and the Headhunters lined up with the Endurance Aura are going to be dealing a lot of damage. Creeping has begun over here, but incoming, Point incoming with that chemical raging Crypt Lord? That's not a Crypt Lord, that's an Alchemist. Alchemist going in. He's gonna end up losing the Ancient of War though. And actually it begs the question, looking at the number of units that Hitweeb had, I doubt that he would have ended up saving his Ancient of War, even if Point did not interrupt him. So Point is just going to go around the bush and going to do some hit and run attempts. It appears we have a big fight going on over here though. Speed scroll coming in. Stomp, this time he has level 2. Stomp coming in with the Torrent Chieftain, and human player ought to be a bit careful right now. Those headhunters are huge in number. They are dealing with footmen, which can have defend later on. Don't have it right now though. Here comes the Chemical Rager, the Alchemist coming in, gonna be dealing a lot of damage. Now the footmen have defend, and here comes the Archmage. Kidweeb also making his way towards the fight, going to use the Demon Hunter to pounce over those headhunters. Now going to shift his attention toward the Alchemist, perhaps. No, big storm there. Even under getting low on HP, does have a greater healing potion, should be fine. Pops it up at the last moment there. That's a kind of a risky maneuver there, but it was worth it for the time being. Footmen are slowly chipping away those headhunters, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Kidweeb picking up a panda as the second hero. Is he going to come in for the fight? No. So here the panda is actually escaping towards the base, from what I can understand, and yeah, that's exactly what so this unit is doing as well. So Team Kidweeb on the back foot, getting back to their bases to rejuvenate their units and then get back into the fight.
Our warriors have engaged.
We have a lot of red units on the map right now. Peons, Wisps, and the rest of the army. Headhunters, we got a Tower Rush coming in. Tower Rush incoming. The team of Kidweeb does not have any idea of this yet. He's in for a surprise. He's just playing his usual game. Ancient Protectors being dropped in. Whoa, does he have... No! Kidweeb doesn't have vision! It's nighttime! This looks really bad. Now he does. He finally sees one of them. Big push incoming. His ally make his way towards the fight as well. One building gets taken out. Towers being planted by Starbuck. There's a lot of red units there. They're clustered up together, and that's exactly what the panda would want. It's just a level 1 panda though. There's so much that it can do. So Disune teeping towards the inner side of the base. Wants to help out his ally. They're gonna have to make full use of those moonwells if they want to survive. And they should actually use the moonwells a bit now, because after daytime they're not gonna regenerate. Set the fire once again. Peasants being pulled in by the teal ally of Kidweeb. Huntress is in the front line getting taken out. This does not look good. Alchemist is still at level 1. That's something worth noting, by the way. Panda gets taken out by the Torrent Chieftain there. Damage by the headhunters is just too great right now. We still got footmen alive though, and I think the footmen are all that's keeping this fight going. I do definitely see more number of red units right now, and if they try to attack the footmen, they're going to receive the damage back with the defend. But they do need to take out the footmen nonetheless. Ancient Protector push cinched in. Kidweeb is in a really precarious position. Can he actually come back? Momentum is swinging, and no, the headhunters, 4 headhunters made their way out of the fight behind the paladin. They're gonna end up killing the paladin, most likely. Or are they? They killed the paladin. And Kidweeb actually is pushing back the tower push. There was one more AP which got taken out. A tower being taken down. This AP also being attacked. His ally also helping him out immensely there. Headhunter's dealing so much damage. Flamethrower gets taken out. Heal spray there by Point. Those footmen are about to die right now. Heal spray once again. Steel Spray can keel away all those headhunters and they can stay into the fight. Team Red needs to fortify this tower push. They need to make this happen. They have their opponent on the ropes right now. They need to make this happen. Glaive throwers, I'm not sure if this is the best answer, but they will be helpful. They will be helpful nonetheless. From the back line, they are taking those buildings down from a distance. Panda taking a lot of damage. Panda incoming. Breath of Fire! With the assist of the Dryads there. Damage over time.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Team Red forced to back out a bit. Peons are doing nothing. They should be putting down more towers. Kidweep can't produce, by the way. He is supply blocked until this Moonwell comes up.
Warriors have engaged.
Team Red does have the team of Kidweep on the ropes right now. They can't finish this game if they want to. Chemical Rager is now level 3. Level 3 Alchemist. Level 4 Torrent Chieftain. This looks really bad for Kidweep and his ally. Team Red needs more units. I see more units coming in on the minimap. Big Stomp, Big Stomp! Pally, Pally, Pally! Will survive. Beat Scroll, what are they doing?
Our sacred grove
Backing
is
out?
desecrated.
No. They should not back out, in my opinion. I think they're a bit confused in what they should be doing. No, 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 no! This is a bad idea! He is creeping in front of his opponent's front door. That is never going to be working out well for him. Stomp over those creeps. Really, they are not going to gain any benefit from that. Well, good for Team Red that they didn't really lose anything despite of that big mistake of creeping in front of their opponent's front door there. Really. But so far, I would say Kidweep and his ally put up a great fight and managed to
Our warriors
push that
have
tower
engaged.
push back. And now they can actually go for the assault. They need a couple of more units before they can do so, though. Creep a bit, it appears. Pull in the creeps using the glaive thrower. The demon is almost, well, it's at level 4. Needs some experience to get to level 5. Panda, level 2.5. Level 3 Panda would be really good. So this soon going to creep at the expansion. A lot of red units over here. Starbuck and Point seem to want to go for the base of South Desuun, which is, by the way, only defended by a single arcane tower. If they try to tower push over here, it's going to work. Definitely going to work. Level 4 Archmage, Ivory Tower. Pally level 2.
Great outdoors.
They're going after the arcane wall first. Base is pretty exposed though. They can actually travel inside and kill as many peasants as they want to before their opponents eventually TP in. And that's something that they haven't done. Whoa! Look at that stomp! Nearly getting every single unit in there. Speed scroll, but that's just going to help them out the movement speed. Pally almost gets taken out. Starbuck calls for the GG. Whoa, what the hell? Solid game, but not exactly satisfied with the result there. Starbuck and Point had the game. Oh, the matchup. Kidweep and South Desuun were on the back foot. They managed to hold off the push and all, but it is what it is. So, winner of this game, winners of this game rather, are South Desuun and Kidweep. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Have enjoyed what you have seen? Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. and I will see you in the next cast. So what do we have here? Bot, yeah, that bot thing. I mean, you got bots everywhere, man. The bots are really bad. And Jackie says, well, that's a G. So I won't really call it. As I said earlier, I'm not really satisfied with the results, but it is what it is. And I don't know if they know each other and if we're ever going to have another game to settle the score. Anyways, thanks you all for joining in. I will see you in the next video. That ends recording. Now to find a new replay to stream. Da, da, da. Where were you guys, by the way, yesterday? I was all alone. All alone. Busy? I know, it's fine. Well, I didn't stream for like straight up 3 days before yesterday, and I wasn't exactly satisfied with my work yesterday, to be honest. I was kind of sleepy or groggy or I don't know. Stuff, you know, stuff happens. Well, since Jockey is here, I can cover one of his games. Like a good boy. Yeah, you know, probably gonna have a subscription plan on that later on. Subscribe to Stormy. Tier 1 subscribers get their replays cached first. Money! Just kidding there. Grab some. Feel good. Also, one more thing before I begin. This is going to be my last day streaming at this time. I finally managed to get a job again. Yay! Excuse me. I finally managed to get a job again, and so it's a night shift, and this will be the time when I will be on my job. Got 2 days off though, so I mean it's not like completely as if I won't be streaming during this time at all. I would be streaming on those 2 days when I have my off, but for the other days I'll likely be streaming during my afternoon time. And of course the replay will be out as a video on YouTube, which you guys can catch. Anyways, without further ado, get on with the game. What do we have here? Oh, a job. When will you move the streaming time to? My afternoon time, as I mentioned. That's gonna be like about 6 to 8 hours earlier to what I usually use to stream at. Pretty early, but I mean that's really going to be the only time that I actually get throughout the day, and you know, actually possible where I live with everybody sleeping and schedule and blah. So yeah, there we go. It's WarCraft Yay! Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z, coming back at you with another replay request. And before unprofessionalism at its peak, Stormy. There we go. This is going to be a replay request by Jockey, and this is going to be on a funny 2v2 map known as Synergy. So let's cover the replay request over here. Jockey spawning over here at the bottom side with his ally Eogri 3, opening up Orc and Undead on the bottom. Their opponents are going to be Arius and Nox, Night Elf and Orc. So Orc Night Elf versus Night Elf and Orc, not a bad combo there. And map is of course Synergy, one of the funny maps. We have seen some really good engagements on Synergy, and of course you would have some problem with base blocking, you will have some problem with base building. Your base will be entrenched with blight, which you may or may not like, but you will have to deal with because of the power of friendship, I guess. And your blight will also, by the way, be dispelled with all the other buildings being placed. You also got that thing coming. It's a bit funny, but it's cool. So far, players haven't really complained big time on that or anything, so it's really nothing that matters all that much. Alter is up. Jockey gonna go in with Shadowhunter. Eogre 3 gonna go in with the Dreadlord. Okay, Shadowhunter Dreadlord. I think this the Farseer. So interesting choice of units on the side of their opponents too. Looking at the opponent's choice, I think they may go in for a rush. They did scout around, and Jockey immediately pushed them away using the burrow there. The burrow. Deadly burrow. They will not find out the heroes, and Jockey and Tree have done pretty much nothing to scout. This is something which I keep telling them, you gotta scout. You gotta know what your opponent is up to. You need to have a scout near your opponent's base exactly when his hero is coming out, just to know what hero it is. Because WarCraft as it used to be is not what it is, and yeah. Way to go, Jockey! Way to go. That kinda reminds me of my own video which I made, that meme video where I said, "Are we even relevant anymore?" Or, no, wait a second, I didn't say that. I said, "Do we even exist anymore?" Voodoo launch coming up. Jockey has not ventured out of his base yet, neither has Tree, while their opponents are on their second camp. So this is something you wanna consider right now. Your opponents are creeping their second camp. They're getting more items, they're getting more experience points, they're getting more gold because of, well, whatever they're creeping with. They're getting more map control. You, on the other hand, are just slacking off on at your base. This is bad maneuvering. You want to go to a green camp at least. The more time you spend doing nothing, the more time your opponent is doing WarCraft stuff, you know, good old WarCraft stuff. I was waiting for you to trash talk me for that bad scouting. Yeah, bad scouting, of course. I was talking about scouting and then I shifted to that. Of course, that's something that you want to do. You really want to scout, but you don't want to scout expansion camps like that. And whoa, here comes Tree, while their opponent are still creeping. You have a jack attempt. Vampiric Aura gonna come into the play. The Grunt is super weak. Will it survive another day though? Shadowhunter is on its tail. The Grunt will not survive! Second Grunt get taken out. Whoa! Jockey and Tree are on a roll right now. Sacrificial Skull placed in. Ghouls are gonna regenerate like crazy with that Vampiric Aura and the Blight there. Their opponent moving them away from that location, and Jockey putting down a tower. Whoa! So this is what their idea was. Tower push. As I mentioned earlier, I think their opponent were about... I was like, maybe their opponent are gonna rush, but no, I was wrong. They actually rushed. Jockey and Tree rushed, and the creeps are still there. Tower rush with Serpent Wards. Tree is overextending towards the Keeper of the Grove. Now he should stay in the fight. He should be with Jockey and should be attacking. He is not going to be able to take out that Keeper of the Grove, but he will take out the archers! One more hit to take out the archer. One more hit. The Skeleton Warrior will be sufficient. The Skeleton Warrior will be sufficient. Got a big fight over there, and all I want to know is if that archer dies. No, the archer lives. The archer will live on to fight another day. Will go around the trees and come back to die. Going after the barracks? No, you should be going after the burrows. Burrows are your primary targets on an orc base. Take out the burrows. The burrows are down. Opponent cannot produce. That's how you win against orcs. Ghouls finally getting taken out. Jockey actually has some headhunters with attack upgrades, by the way. They're not going to gain any benefit by the vampiric aura, but they will provide a solid backline. Some good amount of damage. Oh, whoa, look at the damage on the Keeper of the Grove. Sleep being cast on and after. And looking at the whole thing there, that they went in for a rush, I think going in with Carrion Swarm would have been a better option for Tree. A big heal wave there, healing across all of those units. And no more ghouls. Are they producing ghouls? Yes, they are producing ghouls. To be producing ghouls off of both of the crypts, and yes, they are doing that. Crypt Lord, I would say the Keeper of the Grove taking a lot of damage. I do not know why Crypt Lord comes on my tongue a lot of time. I have no idea why that happens, but it happens. Dreadlord almost level 3 right now. Those headhunters ought to not overextend. Those are not tanky units. You need not get them inside your opponent's base. They're actually dealing a lot of damage to the Farseer though. They want to take out that burrow. Lot of serpent wards there, a lot of them. Panda coming in as the second hero for one of Team Brown. Sorry, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to say. Farseer taking a lot of damage there, down to super low HP. The Panda is the perfect answer to mass headhunters and mass Googles though, and Jockey and Tree need to re-strategize and transition into something new, something tier 2, something more solid. They're gonna use speed scroll, and are they gonna hightail away? Here comes the Brewmaster. Brewmaster actually has Drunken Haze. Dreadlord gets trapped, and Dreadlord probably may have to use TP. Yes, it's gonna have to use TP to safely TP back to the base. And whoa, bad maneuver. The creeps have come back to the fight. Ironic that the creeps actually began with the fight and ended the fight as well. Or rather, they were there during the beginning and they were there during the end of that fight. So Keeper of the Grove with his 6-pack abs. Yes, you heard correct. His 6-pack abs. Keeper has 6 packs. Look, you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeper of the Grove with his 6-pack abs, making the Panda very jealous of his figure. Going to tangle a couple of units, back out a bit, and whoa, that's a lot of units. Gonna be forced to use the TP. Panda, don't drift away. The Panda drifted a bit away. That would have been disastrous, because he would have drifted away from the TP's range, and that would have been extremely disastrous. Nox gonna come back to creep this area. Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna do. And Jockey and his ally, for some reason they keep bumping into that creep camp. I don't know what's the deal with Jockey and that creep camp. He keeps bumping into that particular creep camp. Jockey, why do you do this, brother? They're going in for the assault once again, but this time their opponent has the answer. No Breath of Fire though. Breath of Fire is exactly what they need, but they got Drunken Haze instead. I don't really know. I think it's probably a misclick or something, but you want AoE. You want AoE. Drunken Haze is not a bad spell, but you need a damage dealer to take out these many units. Level 3 on that Red Lord. Red Lord's probably gonna go in for Vampiric Aura level 2. There we go. Vampiric Aura level 2 going to help those ghouls lifesteal the hell out of anything they strike on. Big detonation there. Detonation after detonation. Ghouls pushing in. Getting a good angle. Surround. Shadowhunter, second hero for Nox, being murdered, I would say. Almost murdered there. More drunken haze across all of the units for jockey entry. Headhunters doing their job from the back line. I think somebody killed a hawk. Brewmaster gets taken out, although it was right beside the shop. Could have easily bought a potion of heal and chucked it, but that's not what happened there, unless until it was on cooldown or anything. I don't really know. Farseer is also level 3, by the way. And jockey and tree need to be a bit careful on not trying to overextend. No, entangling root. The Dreadlord gets taken out. And that will leave jockey alone. And he will have to run back to his base. Keep the grove with his mesmerizing 6-pack going to entangle one of those headhunters there. And that headhunter will likely get taken out. Yes, it will. Got troll regeneration coming in for jockey. Will of course help the headhunters and bat riders and witch doctors faster. Trolls being picked up by Nox. Trolls of his own. And these trolls are not a part of the Dark Spear tribe. Tier 3 coming in. And Panda comes back. Fight another day. Ancient of Lore is being put down. Now, what's gonna be the move for Jockey and his ally Tree now? That's the question. Are they gonna go for this camp? I'm gonna say they're gonna go for that camp, or at least they're gonna bump in there. At the least. They haven't crept a single camp out on their side of the map. I think this is a good time to go for that. What is that, Dreadlord? Still not out of the altar yet. And yeah, wow. I was pretty lucky guess, I guess. Jockey going in for the camp, exactly the camp which I said he would go for. And while I would say that I'm more of the guy that would want to level up the second hero alone while the first hero is already level 3. In this scenario, I think leveling the Shadowhunter to level 4 will be a better idea while he creeps with the Torrent Chieftain. Torrent Chieftain took a lot of damage there, and there is really no reason to keep it. I mean, have it take that much damage. If you do, then you gotta be on your toes. And their opponent doing the right thing. This is something I wanted to mention a lot of times, but I couldn't mention that for whatever reason. Their opponents are doing the right thing of taking these camps. These camps drop sentry wards, or rather watcher wards, which stay in the game throughout the matchup. So you're gonna have vision of this area throughout the matchup, nothing like it. Goblin Merchant is something that either of the players who definitely want to go to get something, and they will definitely pass that area sometime or the other. Sleeping cast on that Farseer and an engagement coming in. Big surround, but he is behind those grunts and he forced to use a TP rather. Serpent was being put in and the opponents are on the back foot right now, trying to hightail away. That lone grunt gets beaten to death. Grunt couldn't be microed back home. Okay, now I want to see whether all of the other units have 6-pack as well. Oh, we have a fight. Nox does have a bad habit of letting grunts die. I would say that. I've seen a lot of grunts die just because of leniency now. Level 2 on that Torrent Chieftain. Drunken Haze. Got a Breath of Fire incoming. Sleep. Breath of Fire, come on. Use a Potion of Mana and Breath of Fire. He didn't do it. Headhunter in the back line. Chain Lightning. Level 4 on that Dreadlord. Trying to back out. Hex on the Dreadlord. Berserker upgrade for the Headhunters. And now they're going to be dealing even more damage. Dreadlord backing out. And the entire Ghoul army gets murdered, I would say. Nox returning the favor to Jockey with his own Serpent wards. So yeah, coming back to what I was trying to see. Does the Headhunter also have a 6-pack? I think he does. Looking at his muscles and stuff, he probably does.
A player's forces are under attack.
He is still trading ghouls. This is a mistake. He's at Black Citadel. He can train abominations, he can train destroyers, he can train necromancers, he can train anything he wants to. But ghouls with well, he's getting some attack upgrade and stuff as well, but just ghouls against whatever their opponent has is not going to work out now. At least not at this stage of the game. Tier 1, late tier 1, mid tier, or rather, let's take the reference as early game, late early game, mid game, okay. But at this stage of the game, late game, where nearly everybody is tier 3, you want to get something more. You don't want to go with ghouls. Not going to be a good idea. It would also be a good idea if you can switch your strategy. Go to the shop, buy Tome of Retraining and go in for Cavian Swarm and change your strategy completely. Have Jockey produce the melee ones, because orcs are meant for melee stuff. Orcs are meant for heavy melee strikers. That's exactly the wheelhouse of for the orcs. Well, Jockey went to the Berserker upgrade, so that's also one thing you want to consider. And perhaps he can produce both, not one, and Demolishers. Whoa. Nox has Demolishers this time. Lot of damage on that Farseer, forced to use the TP. Keeper getting cast Sleep on. Panda gets casted Sleep on. A nice round there by 3, although he broke it for a moment, then got it again. I think he's gonna get the kill. He will get the kill. And the ghoul surprisingly didn't take that much damage as I expected. Keeper now surrounded. Just look at that damage, man. What is that? They're melting the units down. The ghouls, the berserkers from the backline, Endurance Aura, they are freaking melting the units down, one by one. Serpent Ward War and Team Purple, Jockey and 3 forced to run back to their bases. So that fight did not work out well for them. Did a lot of damage, I'd say, but lost a lot of ghouls over here as well. Had something else, perhaps they would have survived. And is still producing ghouls. Oh, Jockey has an expansion up. Oh, there we go. Well, Torrent Chieftain almost level 3. Shadowhunter at level 4.5. And okay, this is the time when you want to creep. You don't really want to spend time doing nothing. Just send your units near a creep camp, start creeping. Even if you creep a green camp, it's fine. Just creep. You don't want to stop creeping. You don't want to stay at your base and do nothing. You want to keep on creeping. If you keep creeping, you will not let your opponent out-level you. And out-leveling is something your opponent is about to do to you when he goes for the red camp. Red camp is something that Jockey and Tree should definitely go for, in my opinion. Because of the amount of DPS they got, I think they can do some good and damage. Yeah, I mean, you have that situation in this red camp. The Dragon Turtle there. The AoE damage of that can actually kill the weak HP units such as archers, footmen, skeleton warriors, ghouls. And you need to be really careful with them. Rune of Healing there. Go for this camp. Secure the Watcher Ward and don't leave behind items. Not leave behind items. Jockey will ignore it. Jockey will not take that camp. Way to go, Jockey. So your opponent already had this, so something you want to consider. They have vision, you don't. Good thing for team of Jockey and Tree is that they have an expansion. Their opponents don't. And Tree wants to go for abominations as well this time with Disease Cloud. And yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. You need to go for something more than just cool. Considering that your opponent has done a lot of things to make his army anti-ghoul, is what I'd like to say. Got AoE damage and be able to kill those ghouls really easily. That's the time you want to switch strategies. Also, headhunters which are berserkers now. They're much stronger now, but that's also something you want to think about. Whether are they really the best option? TC being trapped with that entangling root, a storm going across, back out. Heal wave healing the TC on time. Ghouls pushing in. Oh no, burning oil, burning oil. Shadowhunter being trapped. Shadowhunter gonna go down with that massive DPS. Chain lightning. The ghouls may get taken out. A lot of bears taking damage. Jockey and Tree have their opponents surrounded. Book of GG. Bloodlust? Is that Bloodlust? That is Bloodlust. Get that shaman into the fight, Jockey. We need more Bloodlust. Stomps going across left, right, and center. Panda is level 4. Yikes. Need to be careful with that. And it's hard to believe that Jockey and Tree actually managed to melt down their opponent's front army with what they had. They lost it in the process. They lost what they had in the process, but they managed to withstand the push. And I think they want to go for the kill. Thorn Chieftain pretty low on HP, needs a heal from that shop. Keeper trying to follow it. Uses a heal. Farseer goes down, no! Keeper does have a TP, but he's gonna fight. Wants to take care of the Torn Chieftain before he goes away, but the TC also. TC and the Keeper also die. Wow. I'm going to say the Keeper also dies. Nox calls for the GG. And the game goes to Jockey and Eargear Tree. Ooh, well, some game there. Was pretty action-packed. Of course, Jockey and Tree making their novice mistakes. And that here. That would be all for this play. As mentioned earlier, anybody and everybody, welcome. Send me replays fast my stream, and of course the same replay be uploaded to you later on as well. Thanks you all for joining, and I will see you in the next replay request of WarCraft. Bye for now. That paused the control.
Big Papa Z said wash maskinen.
Reaction to Jockey? Also, sort of get me some tips. Which start? Right. So what's next? Got a lot of replays to cast. A lot of them. My mic cut out. Damn, man. You guys didn't tell me my mic is cutting out. I would have adjusted it. So, what did I say? I don't remember. I think I told you to get me some clips and stuff. And I first asked you about the reaction. Which reaction did you refer to? Because I made a lot of them, I guess. Just at the end, you see. Random cutting out. Okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. So yeah, as mentioned earlier. Whole reaction on the game. Well, glad you enjoyed it. So yeah. As mentioned earlier, today will be my last day of streaming during this hour on a regular basis. And it's not like I won't be streaming during this time at all. I will be streaming during this time during my holidays. But apart from my holidays, my stream time will be changed about 8 hours earlier to right. Just managed to get a new job. And that's pretty good. Just managed to get a new job. And the new job belongs to Chaos! Pretty good idea I got here. I overall like my undead persona. Yeah. I overall like my undead persona here. I totally look like a chaos daddy or something. It belongs to chaos now. To chaos! So, how do you like effects that I made here? That looks like fell orc, you say? This doesn't look like fell orc, man. It looks like chaos. Otherwise, it would be like the orc, the drink, blood from Manor pool. And what, Gul'dan, must we give in return? Everything. I'm so far enjoying this though. I'm enjoying the effects that I made here. And this is Night Elf Stormy, by the way, if you figure that out. This is Human Stormy, Orc Stormy, Undead Stormy or Chaos Stormy, and that's Night Elf Stormy, or Stormy in Avatar, I guess. I mean, you got a lot of effects over here. I just checked on these things and I'm like, man, I got so much stuff that I didn't actually bother looking at. Like, for all these years, I never really bothered looking at these things, so I never really knew how it's done. And there's even a way to green screen yourself without having a green screen. I'm currently working on that. When I get the free time, you know, immediate next free time, good amount of free time I get, I'm gonna do that. And that's basically going to be like, there's not going to be a green screen, but it's still going to cut me super properly, exactly how it's supposed to look. And yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be super cool. Do we even exist anymore? And I discovered a new website, and I would say, like, I'm super surprised as to how I discovered it. I never looked it up myself. If you want to, like, make a transparent image of yourself, all you gotta do is click a photo of yourself on your phone and then just go to a website called background BG or something. Check that up. Called remove.bg. Yeah, there we go. If you go to remove.bg, if you upload your, own image over there, it's actually going to create a transparent image of that, and just it's just going to do it for you. So far, I really had no idea of that, and each time I had something to do like that, I would do it myself. There are a lot of options. Like you gotta explore. Internet is vast. All vast. It's great. So yeah, because of me getting employed again, yay, money! The co-op campaign nights project is going to be slightly delayed, and it's going to be limited a bit as well, because I think because of the amount of time I'm going to be having, I would only be able to cast replays, and I'll be casting replays during my afternoon time, I guess, and later on upload them to my YouTube channel. And during regular stream hours on my holidays, that is, I'll be doing co-op campaign nights. But there is a upside to it, because I'd be like used to staying up all night, and my days will be night and my night will be days, and that's literally something what a chaos lord would say, or I don't know, Batman would say. So I'm likely gonna be up the entire night, and I'll be having more time to dedicate to co-op campaign nights during those nights. So most likely that's how it's gonna work out. Regular Warcraft 3 replays during my afternoon time, and during my offs, which for the time being are said to be Saturdays and Sundays, we're gonna have those on with co-op campaign nights at 1600 UTC, and we're gonna play, I don't know, the entire night or something. So that's gonna be all. I guess I'm gonna end the stream here. I kind of want to cast another game, but I think that's enough. I'll upload them sometime. Thanks, Jockey and Martian, for joining me. I will see you next time on Warcraft.